Hey there, it's David Cinelli here.
And Julia Blinsky.
We're realtors with Royal LePage Signature. So we're continuing with our talk, which is ask a new/young realtor questions about being a realtor and things that they didn't know. So today's topic is...
What is a sublease?
Yeah, and did you know, what are you learning about subleases?
So a sublease is essentially when an original tenant has an agreement with the landlord, but the tenant wants to have someone sublease their unit. Maybe they have to go on a trip for a couple of months, or they want to move into a new house, so they can have essentially a sublease occupy their unit.
So basically what Julia is saying is that the tenant can be their own landlord. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So that's what she means, sublease. So, but you do have to have permission from the landlord. That is one thing we definitely do. But one thing I didn't know, because you just did a sublease, we were able to post that on MLS. I had no idea that was even possible. Even though there's a little checkbox on our MLS system, which I never paid attention to, that you're able to sublease, and you found that out. So, what are other rules you learned that you've taught us today?
Yes, so a big one, is looking at the original lease agreement that the original tenant has with the landlord, and being able to see, if it's a bi-month, is it a yearly, and going about that kind of route with your sub-tenant. So the length of how long they can sublease it, and then the payment that they can accept. The payment can't be more than what you originally. Exactly.
Yeah, which again, these are all things which it's always good to brush up on some of the stuff. I personally haven't done too many, even though I've been a landlord for 16 years, I've had the tenants pay, and they pay them directly. But these are rules in which, I haven't got too, because I've only had a couple of subleases in my own time. So this stuff is always good to refresh your memory on, or to learn about, I guess, in this kind of situation. So very good. That's pretty cool. You're teaching us old guys some new tricks. Well, again, follow along. If you have any questions for us, or if there's something that you might want to ask Julia, please feel free to reach out, and you can DM her directly.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
See you next one.